Hello, good evening. You are most welcome once again, my dear beloved viewers. Today I have an interesting topic for you. We are going to look at how we can make a report card. So, before you make a report card, we should know why it is important to make a report card. Of course, report cards help us to evaluate the performance of our learners, see how they have made progress, or how they have deteriorated in their academic studies. So, but before we get to prepare the report card, we should first of all have the raw information about their performance. So here I have a report card. I have results of pupils in one of the classes. Okay, I have a result of pupils. 4 pupils here. Yes, 4 pupils who have started their examinations, and we are going to prepare a report card for them, and also we are going to rank how they perform relative to one another. Okay, so if these are the 4 pupils that I have, and we are going to prepare report cards for each candidate here, we are going to get the total score. Of course, we know the individual scores in the various subjects. We are going to get the total score. So for this pupil number 1, we shall first get the total score. So we get the total sum, okay, which is B2 to E2. We are going to get the total score. So you can see the total score for this pupil number 1 then is 243. So we can equally get the total score for this other remaining pupil by simply dragging the formula down. So you can see it automatically brings for us the total scores for these other remaining pupils. So the next is to get the average score for each pupil. So the average score will be, you put equal sign average. We are getting the average from cell average cell from B2 to E2. B2 to E2. We're going to get the average cell. Average performance. So this one here is 60.75. 60.75. Okay, it is 60.75. So we can simply also drag the formula down, and we get the average for these other remaining pupils which are here. So the next is to do the ranking. So for us to get the ranking, here by ranking we are looking at getting the performance or the position of one pupil relative to the other, how a pupil has performed in the class. So we are going to say equal sign. No, we are going to say yes, equal sign rank, equal sign rank. We are going to say equal sign rank. Equal sign rank. You open a bracket. We say the G2 is greater or equal to G2. Yes, G2 comma, you put the dollar sign in order to fix it, then you put the G again, then you put 2, then you put colon, then you put G, put the G5, because the last cell here is what? There are 5. So you close the bracket, then you press enter. So you can see this pupil is number 4. Out of these 4 pupils, Ben is position number 4. So you can simply drag the formula, then you can see Jen is number 1, then followed by Richard. Richard actually is in the same position with Susan. Then the last position is taken up by Ben. So the last is to put the comment. So whether a pupil has failed or has not failed. So for comment we said equal sign if in bracket G2 is greater or equal to say 60, okay, comma, we said this one here, you put the pass, then you put you again close the quote, then you put comma, fail, then you close, you close, you put again another column, you put another column, then you close, then you press enter. So this one has passed, so you drag this one down. So you can see all these pupils have passed. So this is a simple way of how you can get the prepare result for all these pupils here, for all the pupils in your class. Thank you very much for listening, and welcome back next time for more.